Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP and Rajagopalan after a long time on the Newshour tonight. Welcome. Tasleem Rehmani of the Muslim Political Council of India, Waris Pathan of the All India AIMIM, who is furious with Sharad Pawar and calls him opportunistic. But my first question is to Clyde Crasto. I just don't understand this logic. The problem of wrongful arrest and detention is not confined only to Muslims. Tasleem Rehmani, let's put that to you because I was just told that I lost the line there with Clyde Crasto. The problem of wrongful arrests and illegal detention is not confined to Muslims. There are more Dalits in jails than Muslims. Will you say, don't go after Dalits? Dalits should not be put in jail. 9% of prisoners are Adivasis. Will you say, don't go after Adivasis? Adivasis should not be put in jail. I mean, when there is a crime and criminal action, you don't look at a person's religion or caste. It's ridiculous to say so. To argue from that perspective, I don't understand. Tasleem Rehmani, open the debate, please. Yeah, go ahead. Sudhanshu Trivedi, feel free to come in. Debate is open. Yeah.
First of all, I want to tell the nation that this terrorism issue, particularly this issue, must never be discussed during the election period.
But that's what Sharad Pawar is doing.
This issue on the election period, it becomes politicized, and then there is no doubt about it that there are so many people who are wrongfully arrested either from the Dalit community or the tribal community or the Muslim community. As far as the Muslim community is concerned, it's a known fact that 98% is the rate of acquittal of Muslims boy. And there is a biased attitude. So many reports. I mean, the police directors and in the meetings of the Director Generals of Police, it has been stated very clearly that there is a bias.
So what do you want? You want a situation where
Sudhanshu Trivedi, there is no doubt about it.
Tasleem Rehmani, Mr. Rehmani, one question. So what do you want? You want a situation where the police says, you know, there is for example, a Muslim boy who's accused of links with terror groups. You want the police to say that, you know, I can't arrest you because I've already got 5.1% of the people who have been arrested are Muslims, and if I arrest you, it will be 5.2%, and we are not supposed to have more than a particular percentage of Muslim boys, not more than a particular percentage of Dalit boys. I mean, is this what you want, how want law to be dealt with, Tasleem Rehmani? I don't understand. You know, don't play the Muslim card.
On the basis of rate of acquittal also.
Yeah, but why play the minority card? Why play the Muslim card? Why single out only Muslims should be picked up?
You cannot equate this issue with the Naxalism and the Maoism and so many other separatist movements that are going on in the country.
The nine Muslims,
they should not be equated. The arrest of Muslim boys and
Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the other side. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
When Shivrat Patil was the Home Minister.
Arnab, in this context,
the question is,
I raised this issue those days also.
The question is before Sudhanshu comes in.
Arnab, in this contest, I would just like to say the first thing, that those who say vociferously that terrorism has no religion, then why the proceedings under the Terrorist Act is having a religion? It is very ridiculous logic and self-contradictory logic.
Venkaiah Naidu, you asked this question. Venkaiah Naidu, he said it's a very conventional sentence.
How is it?
It's a very conventional sentence that you should not equate, you should not like the terrorism issue with religion.
As far as the misuse is concerned, there is a lot of misuse of the Arms Act.
Become a fashion.
There is a lot of misuse of the Gangster Act. There is a lot of misuse of the Dowry Act.
When they were in power, there is no doubt.
There is a lot of misuse of the Domestic Violence Act. There is a lot of misuse of Crime Against Women Act. But nobody is raising that issue. You are raising just these issues because this relates to a vote bank politics, which is very much there in Indian context in the last 2 decades. I remember that the TADA was removed on this pretext. The POTA was removed on this pretext. Then those who are opposing that should not have moral authority to say that terrorism has no religion.
Why do you mix terrorism and religion?
What was happening under the POTA and
Tasleem Rehmani, Mr. Rehmani.
So if you are saying that terrorism having no religion, then let the entire legal procedure
just 1 minute. Tasleem Rehmani, Mr. Rehmani, 1 second, please. Can I 1 second? Mr. Rehmani, please. Mr. Rehmani, when I say once, please stop. Mr. Rehmani, when I say once, please stop.
TADA and POTA, they were all.
Mr. Rehmani, when I say once, please stop. The question here is this. It is a fact that in this country, there are groups who feel they want the Muslim vote. So they put pressure on authorities saying, don't go after Muslims in terror cases. It's as simple as that. And The fact is that the most opportunistic party in this case is Asaduddin Owaisi's All India AIMIM. In July this year, let me complete.
Why do you blame us?
Let me complete my point. I'll tell you why.
Why
Don't
you
stop.
come directly on us?
I'm coming on you directly because the fact is that Asaduddin Owaisi in July this year, and Mr. Rajagopalan will remember this, came on record and he said, if there are people accused of links to the ISIS, I will give legal assistance to them. ISIS suspects will get
credit.
No, 1 second. You remember that, Mr. Rajagopalan? He said,
yes, sir, yes.
He said that if ISIS suspects are picked up by the NIA on charges of involvement with a globally dreaded terrorist groups, I will give support to them. I'm saying Owaisi is deliberately using the Muslim card to peddle help to terrorists or suspected terrorists.
Mr. Arnab Goswami.
You on the one side say, on the one side you say, on the one side you say, on the one side you say, 1 second, allow me to complete my point. On the one side you say that terrorists have no religion, and I also agree with that.
We condemn that.
1 minute.
We have called them dogs of hell, Mr. Arnab Goswami. You did not listen to our speech which we made. Kindly go and see what we said. We were the first to condemn the ISIS, and we said they are not humans. They are killers of innocent people.
Then I want.
And they are dogs of hell. This statement.
Will you?
They don't want that system.
Will you?
And they are continuing.
Will you offer? Will you offer? Mr. Wait, Mr. Waris Pathan, look at me.
Give them legal aid.
Mr. Waris Pathan,
legal aid which is provided under the provision of the law.
Will you stop for a while?
I won't allow when you are caller. Kindly allow us to say.
Is this
kindly allow us to make our point, Mr. Goswami.
Mr. Waris Pathan,
yes, you are the anchor, but we are called here as a guest to explain our side stand.
Why are you talking both sides? Pathan?
Kindly let me make my submission clear, sir. Yes.
Why legal assistance to be given?
The courts provide.
Why legal assistance to be given?
We will provide. So what is the harm if the section in
Why?
Criminal Procedure Code, the Civil Procedure Code says that legal assistance is to be given to every individual who is arrested and cannot afford a lawyer. So what harm does it cause if we provide legal aid?
This is so
if it is there in the law itself, and I will tell you, I am a lawyer. A man is presumed to be innocent unless and until proven guilty by the court of law.
Waris Pathan,
kindly understand the maxim of law.
Waris, will you?
So if you provide legal assistance,
will you wait
what
now?
harm does it cause?
Will you wait now?
Yes.
Will you wait now? And I want Sudhanshu into the debate, and just relax, calm down, don't get worked up even if you feel you're on a weak point. My question is this: Sudhanshu Trivedi, the argument being made by all people is terror and religion should not be linked. 1, terrorists have no religion. 2, don't drag religion into terror. 3, I am proving tonight that people like Pathan and Owaisi, they have short-term amnesia. They are the people who have dragged religion into terror on multiple occasions. They are the people who have linked religion and terror when they say we'll give support to ISIS suspects. My question is tonight, and let me complete my point. Will you say tonight, Tasleem Rehmani, please, Tasleem Rehmani, please. Sudhanshu will respond when Tasleem Rehmani. 1 minute. Tasleem Rehmani.
No, Sharad Pawar topic is there. Sharad Pawar has got selective amnesia, Mr. Goswami. Why did he make the statement? Where was Mr. Pawar when the 2006 Malegaon case, innocent people were booked in the case?
Mr. Waris Pathan, are you making a speech? Are you making a speech? Will you wait? No, don't say no, wait. Stop. Now stop.
Allow me to answer.
Mr. Waris Pathan,
when you put a question, allow me to answer.
Otherwise, it goes
unanswered, sir. Let me make myself very clear on the national TV
I'd like to
today.
interject here.
My question is, and before you get into that entire issue of NCP versus Owaisi, Clyde, I will come to you. The question is simply to Waris Pathan, that Waris Pathan, you have said on this program that people from the Sanatan Sanstha are also terrorists. You have on this program said that people from the Sanatan Sanstha have been accused of involvement in terrorism. Will you, I am saying to you, will you give people from the Sanatan Sanstha legal assistance? A. Point number 2. Ulfa in Assam is also a terrorist organization. Will you give people who are linked to Ulfa legal assistance? And simply put, if I were to ask you, you will not give people from Ulfa or Sanatan Sanstha legal assistance. You will give people from ISIS legal assistance. In other words, you are saying that I will give Muslims legal assistance if they are linked to ISIS. You are the one who links terror.
For that reason, you must come with me to our headquarters at Darussalam and see how many poor innocent people we are giving legal aid to. Sir, apart from caste, creed, culture, religion, we are providing legal assistance to those who come to us for legal help. When we find they are innocent, we do provide them.
Yeah.
For that, you just cannot be judgmental on a national TV and say that no, we won't provide. Those whoever comes to us, we provide them with legal assistance. And the law
Waris, ruk jao yaar. Waris, now please be quiet.
You don't want us to
Waris, be quiet.
Yes.
The question is, there are others, Waris. There are others on the program. Ishrat Jahan was a Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist who was killed in an encounter in Gujarat. Waris Pathan, on the show tonight, I want you to condemn. Will you condemn all the efforts to bury her terror links and condemn any attempt to divert the narrative to whether the encounter was fake? Was it or was it not Asaduddin Owaisi who had referred to himself as LET operative Ishrat Jahan's brother in Parliament 2 years ago? Remarks that were later expunged following protests. Was that not appeasement ahead of the Maharashtra elections in 2014? आप चाहते हैं मैं example दूँ तो 1000 examples दे दूँगा. You were the people. You dragged, 1 minute, you dragged religion into the hanging of Yaqub Memon. You dragged religion into the hanging of Yaqub Memon after he exhausted every legal recourse of the country.
No, you are just leveling allegations. Yaqub Memon, we said that we abide by the judgment of the Supreme Court. But the way in which the judgment was given was not proper. And not only me, 80 legal luminaries from the country have written letter to the President of India, Mr. Jam Ram Jetmalani.
Now you've spoken a lot. 1 second, quiet.
So, you will call all of them anti-national.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Allow us to say.
Quiet.
And we will speak.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
There are two aspects of this problem. Mr. Waris Pathan, let me complete the sentence. There are two aspects of this problem. As you have pointed out, Arnab, India is a diversified society with so many of castes and communities. Whenever there is a terrorism related to one region or one community, then you can blame that during LTT regime, the most of the accused and most who were suffering in the jails were Tamils. During the Punjab terrorism, you can say that most of them were Sikh. This is not right. Second thing, why the people like Waris Pathan and others are so emboldened, were encouraged or allured to this? Because from Kashmir to Kerala, the parties like Congress, Ghulam Nabi Azad taking the side of Afzal Guru, or the Kerala Assembly on 16th of March 2006 giving a unanimous resolution.
Have you seen the data of Maharashtra? Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you are a very learned person. Kindly check the data of Maharashtra.
Which has dividend from Mulayam Singh Yadav taking the side, or the Bihar saying the Ishrat Jahan ki beti, or so many things, so many leaders going to Azamgarh. That's why the persons like Waris Pathan have said that if Congress succeeded, if Mulayam Singh succeeded, if JDU succeeded, why not we? This is nothing but a Jawabi Qawwali for the fierce competition of Muslim votes among the various political parties, which is gradually deteriorating not only the socio-cultural atmosphere, but also the security atmosphere of the country.
Leveling allegation against us. Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, kindly see the mirror before leveling allegation against us. What Mr. Pawar has done, you are following it again in the country, in the state, in Maharashtra. Let me talk about Maharashtra.
1 minute to both of you. Your time stops now. You both can't speak over each other.
Kindly allow me to make my point.
You can't speak over each other.
Okay, 1 point.
You stop now. You've spoken a lot.
Let me make my point.
Now Sudhanshu is speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. So, 1 second.
Okay, let me make. But allow me to make my point on this issue. Kindly allow me to make. Mr. Sudhanshu, do you know what is the population of Muslims in Maharashtra? 12%. And population languishing as under trial, prisoners in jail is 32%.
Muslims are
I don't say this. MP of Rajya Sabha, Chavan, who belongs to the NCP, has made this statement in the Rajya Sabha.
Okay.
Now, where was Mr. Sharad Pawar? During 2006, they ruled the Maharashtra government for 10 years. They were in power. They had the home minister portfolio.
Can you stop? So Mr. Waris Pathan, stop, please.
No,
I'm requesting you to stop. It's not a 1 minute my traffic. You will stop now. I'm restricting you. You will stop. Mr. Waris Pathan, Mr. Waris Pathan, stop. Now you will stop. Listen to others.
Now it is definitely
have some discipline.
Somehow the terror has got related, or some of the Muslim community leaders or some of the persons of the Muslim community are using the terrorism for the purpose. So that's why you are getting these type of
innocent people are picked up in Malegaon.
It was there for LTT, it was there for
Punjab. Incarcerated in jail for 10 years. 6 years they could not get bail, and after 10 years they were discharged. What was the government doing? Who is going to compensate for the innocent youth which they lost in the jail? Who is going to compensate? That is why we say, don't pick up innocent young Muslim youth and incarcerate them in jail. When Mr. Pawar says magistrate should be produced,
that happens only to
you are asking for the
Mr. Pawar, not aware about the law.
Definitely they should be compensated. I have never heard any person from your party asking about the compensation or relief or even giving a proper respect to the soldiers, those who were beheaded on the border. None of your party members ever been beheaded.
Don't challenge our nationalism. Don't challenge our secularism. We don't require certificate of secularism or nationalism from you. We are proud Indian Muslims. This is our country, and we are here by birth and by choice. We are here by birth and by choice. Please.
If you
don't pick up boys and put them behind jails for several years, and when they are innocent, you don't compensate them.
Okay,
what is this?
Waris, my question to you.
When the election comes, you make such kind of statements.
Waris, stop.
मैं आपसे एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ. ढाका में उन लोगों ने क्लियर कट रिलीजन का नाम लेके और आपके भगवान का नाम लेके बात सुनिए. लोगों ने कंडेम किया. फिर कंडेम भी वैसे ही होना चाहिए.
हम कंडेम करते हैं. हर तरह की टेररिस्ट गतिविधियों को हम कंडेम करते हैं. We condemn the terrorist activity by whosoever is done to protest.
So Waris Pathan, one question to you, please, Sudhanshu.
और मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ. I again want to quote Arnab. I want to put on record on 16th of March 2006. The Kerala Assembly unanimously passed a resolution in favor of Abdul Nasir Madani, the chief accused of Coimbatore blast, that he should be released from jail. All the members of the Congress, all the members of the Muslim League, all the members of the Communist Party, everybody voted in favor. A special session was called. Then you have spoken nothing.
I have one question here. My question is very simple.
Then you are saying that the religion terror is having no religion, but the special session of assembly is called only for the sake of one person on the pretext that he is of a community.
My question is very simple. My question is very simple. You have said that those accused of links with ISIS
Mr. Pathan got exposed Arnab today. He has no answer.
I am pointing answer, but there are no I can give each
Don't run away from it.
Pathan and Rajagopalan.
Whatever question you put, sir, I can answer to you because I know.
Pathan and
Why double standard? Why you are having two standards?
I don't want to listen to the truth. I am being stopped from making my comments.
Rajagopalan.
I am being stopped from making my points. Why? I can, Mr. Raj.
Why are you running away from it?
You're the one who's speaking the most.
As
much as I condemn.
Why do you run away then?
I condemn terrorism. We are
Why
the
do you
first
run
one
away
to condemn
then?
the ISIS.
Do you support the Kashmir Muslims?
Who
Are they supporting that now?
Huh?
The question is,
Why are you running away, Pathan? You run away from the discussions.
Kindly repeat your question.
No, 1 second. This is not a question.
Yes.
And by the way, be quiet. By the way, be quiet, Mr. Rajagopalan. This debate is about terrorism. Don't talk about Kashmir Muslims and all. That's got nothing to do with it, and that's absolutely what I don't want in this debate. I reject that point of view. Remain focused on the issue of debate. My question to Waris Pathan is, if I may be allowed to put a question, and I insist on being heard, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. I insist on being heard. Waris
No sympathy for your own community members when they were in real trouble in a constructive activity.
Now you be quiet. I'm saying be quiet. I'm being quiet.
What is happening in Assam? Why Muslims voted for BJP in Assam?
To make my point.
Why voted for BJP in Assam?
My question is tonight, and just a simple question. I want to get Clyde Crasto in. I have a question for you, but I'll put it a while later because I think you had more than your opportunity to speak. You see, the issue is, Clyde, this open and horrible way in which you want to do Muslim politics, like the BJP and sometimes want to do Hindu politics. It's not. But on sensitive subjects like terrorism. Sharad Pawar, in May 2013, right before the elections, says Ishrat is innocent but has been projected by a terrorist. His own government The UPA government did a U-turn over Ishrat's Lashkar links. Sharad Pawar is a politician from Maharashtra. He knows what the Lashkar did during 26/11. He knows about Headley's confession to the NIA. All is known. Still Sharad Pawar, before the elections in May 2013, says Ishrat Jahan is innocent. What is this? This is Muslim politics. In August 2013, he didn't stop. He became more and more desperate.
Absolutely.
In August 2013, despite all the information publicly available that Ishrat is part of a Lashkar-e-Toiba terror module, he referred to her, you know what? He said, Ishrat is an innocent college girl. This is low-level Muslim politics. Just as I say, Yogi Adityanath tries to do low-level Hindu politics and fails.
Arnab,
he doesn't have a copyright over it. No, I'm making that point to you. So what I'm saying is, get over this low-level religion-based politics, because what you should go to the people and say, Clyde, is that if I want the Muslim vote, I'll go and say, this is what I've done as development work for the Muslim community. This is the least common denominator argument that I'll go and say, I supported these boys. They said they were links with ISIS. I supported them despite their suspected terrorist links. Vote for me. I mean, this is such an infructuous argument that I'm appalled that you repeat it again.
Hear me out now. I've been listening to all of y'all. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
No. Hear me out.
I'm listening. I'm very patient.
Hear me out. Yeah. Okay. Listen to me. Representatives of 27 Muslim organizations came and met Mr. Sharad Pawar, and they raised some concerns. They thought and they believed that Mr. Sharad Pawar could voice their problems. What is the AIMIM worried about? The people who played minority politics are worried about all these Muslim organizations that met Mr. Pawar, because they think that these 27 organizations...
I don't care about your low-level politics.
I believe that they can be the voice of the innocent Malik.
Okay, can I intervene for 10 minutes? For 10 seconds intervention. Viewers, with both Clyde and Waris on both sides, I want to say something tonight. Can they be quiet? Only I want to say something. Only me on the screen, I want to say something. Viewers, we often hear about this. I'm speaking to the viewers. I want everyone off. Viewers, you often hear about it. You hear about two parties that want to fight for the Muslim vote. Today, I'm giving you a live exhibition of how the NCP and Waris Pathan, how the NCP and AIMIM are fighting for the Muslim vote. They will not talk about what work they've done for Muslims, what social development they've brought, what economic indicators have improved, and how they've contributed to it. They'll go around and say, I supported this fellow because he's a Muslim who was accused of link to terrorist organizations. There's nothing worse than that. Now please give the country a display about how you're fighting about your Muslim politics. Give them a live display. Yes, Clyde, go ahead. Go ahead now.
No.
Go ahead.
This is nothing to do with
a live display.
Politics.
Live display.
My question is simple to Mr. Clyde.
Arnab,
live display.
When Mr. Sharad Pawar was along with the Congress and the Maharashtra government,
whoever needs
they had the home ministry portfolio.
Both of you will get one.
Any caste or any religion.
Okay, let him speak. No, you had the home ministry portfolio when Mr. Pawar and the Congress were in power in Maharashtra.
No.
When the Malayam blast took place, when Aurangabad all took place, arms all of Aurangabad, you were in power. You were running home ministry portfolio. So why were innocent Muslims picked up that time?
Okay.
Now that the voice has been raised, what is the problem?
Wait.
What is the problem? What is your worry? Your worry is that Muslim organizations do not believe in you, that they believe in Mr. Sharad Pawar. They do not believe that you could be the voice of their community.
Let him
selective amnesia. He said what you're worried about. Selective amnesia.
You're worried about that your party has no stand in the state. Is that what you're worried about? You've been a MLA for 2 years.
Mr. Clyde.
Mr. Owaisi has been in Hyderabad. You don't know the problems of
Mr.
Pawar has been fighting for this community. What are you talking about?
Watch. The question is one
secularism which is being played by Mr. Pawar.
One second, viewers, I want to remind you that what I am providing you on Newshour tonight is a live display of how two political parties are doing competitive politics over religion, compromising on issues of the fight against terrorism. Please continue.
No.
Please continue. Let the people see you do
this. Don't misguide the viewers.
We are talking about development.
Live display.
Did we bring this on Mr. Pawar brought this before the people? But we are just asking Mr. Pawar, where was he for so many years?
We are only stating the
when
facts.
Muslim youths were picked up by the ATS,
please do not
put them behind bars, after 10 years discharge them, don't give them any compensation, let them languish. Why today suddenly, when you are in power, you torture Muslim people? people, Muslim boys, and when you're out of power,
Live display.
you show your love for Muslims. But we will not follow your crocodile tears.
What are you afraid
These
of?
are crocodile tears.
What are you afraid of? That the Muslim community does not believe in you? The 17 crore Muslims do not have faith in your party? Is that what you're worried about?
Live display of competitive politics over a religion and people from a religion, which is being provided on the Newshour tonight. Viewers,
Live display of the truth. Live display of the facts through your channel.
Clyde Crasto.
I'm stating the facts through your channel.
Clyde Crasto.
Reach out to the people through your channel.
Highest order.
Live display.
This is hypocrisy of highest order, which is shown by Mr. Pawar, because he knows there are elections coming in Mumbai and Maharashtra. Thana Municipal Corporation is there.
Sudhanshu Trivedi is back on the debate. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
And his ministers are involved in corruption, irrigation scam, and so he wants to play this card at this stage. That is the reason, Mr. Arnab. Where was he for all those years when Muslims were
Clyde, I want to ask
now
you.
Now you're going on a different tangent when you have no answers.
Clyde.
When you've come to know the truth, Waris
We have
Pathan,
all
you're
the
going on a
answers
different
for your
tangent.
question, Mr. Clyde.
Rehmani, Mr. Rehmani.
Answer what you're afraid of. Answer what you're worried about.
Rehmani and Sudhanshu Trivedi. Rehmani and Sudhanshu Trivedi. I have just provided our viewers a live example of competitive Muslim politics. Sudhanshu Trivedi and Mr. Rehmani are on the debate. Let each other speak. Let each other speak. Go ahead.
Arnab, I want to remind one sentence. I only want to remind one sentence given by Mr. N.K. Advani, who was the then Home Minister in 2001.
Tasleem Rehmani, एक मिनट रुकिए.
Every Muslim is not a terrorist, but every terrorist is a Muslim.
एक मिनट रुकिए.
That was the first occasion. That was the first occasion when terrorism was linked with a particular religion. And since then, only and only Muslims has been called terrorists. While the Sikh, आप पहले मेरा सेंटेंस सुन लीजिए. सिख पंजाब की में मिलिटेंसी कहा गया, खालिस्तान के मूवमेंट को टेररिज्म नहीं कहा गया. नॉर्थ ईस्ट में उल्फा के मूवमेंट और तमाम बोडोस के मूवमेंट को इंसर्जेंसी कहा गया, टेररिज्म नहीं कहा गया. इसी तरीके से माओइस्ट के मूवमेंट को नक्सलिज्म कहा जाता है, माओइज्म कहा जाता है. आज तक टेररिज्म नहीं कहा जाता. लेकिन जब मुसलमानों का इन्वॉल्वमेंट कहीं साबित करने की कोशिश की जाती है तो उसको टेररिज्म कहा जाता है. यहां से लिंकेज होता है, इस नोमेनक्लेचर के जरिए लिंकेज होता है और एल.के. अडवाणी जी के स्टेटमेंट के जरिए लिंकेज होता है. पहले सीमी का नाम था. सीमी को आज तक टेररिज्म के साथ साबित नहीं किया जा सका. देन it came Indian Mujahideen, and after Indian Mujahideen it is ISIS. So phase wise, one by one, the government, the agencies produce one organization, then withdraw it, then produce new organization, then withdraw it.
Okay.
So it is kind of a religious terrorism which has been promoted by our political parties and agencies.
Yes, of course, the insurgency is local. But the terrorism is a vast, and this terrorism word is not used first in India. It was used since 1969 at the international level, when the first Israeli plane was hijacked.
Terrorism.
So you cannot blame the India or Indian establishment for using the word terrorism. It is very much there in the vogue since 70s. And this is not the local insurgency. And second thing, Arnab, on the lighter note, I would like to say, अभी हमने जो जवाबी कव्वाली देखी मुस्लिम वोटों के लिए AIMIM और NCP के बीच में, इसमें मुझे वही वाकया याद आता है कि दोनों में से एक ये कह रहा होगा कि घड़ी भर को तेरे नजदीक आकर हम भी देखेंगे, तो दूसरा कह रहा है नहीं, तेरे कदमों में सर अपना झुकाकर हम भी देखेंगे. और हश्र ये होने वाला समझ लीजिए कि तेरे इश्क में दुनिया लुटाकर हम भी देखेंगे. किसी का भला नहीं होने जा रहा है. और आखिर में अपना भला होगा, न देश का भला होगा, न राजनीति
कर रहे हैं. और एडवाणी जी ने जो सबक आपको पढ़ाया है वो ये कहता है कि कहीं पे निगाहें, कहीं पे निशाना. आपकी जबान कुछ और कहती है. आप
demo trials, those who are innocent will be allowed to go, and those who are guilty, kindly punish them, but don't let them incarcerate in jail for several years. We are asking just there. So where does the politics come into it?
Waris, I'll tell you. You want to listen? Waris, you want to listen? I don't want to shout, but I'll tell you. Waris, please be quiet.
You have talked about legal support to the Muslims who are terror accused. Yes, of course, there should be legal support, but what about the educational support? How many educational institutions you have done? How many you have tried to support to those who are deprived, those who are weak? Those who are not having access to education and good health, even in your Muslim community, you have done nothing. Because you are interested in only those aspects which creates a bifurcation, which creates a division in the society, not for the true realistic support to the Muslims, whether it is education or whether it is health. There is educational support, there is a health support. If your party is so much concerned that over and above the Indian system of legal system, you want to provide the legal support. Why you do not provide the educational support? Why you have not done anything with the Kashmir?
Come to Hyderabad and see our schools. Come to Hyderabad and see our hospitals. How many schools which are running free of cost? We do provide uniform, school fees.
You want to give a speech?
Free.
You want to give a speech? Arey, stop your speech, please. Yes. Stop your speech. Stop your speech. No. 2 minutes into the debate. 2 minutes. Waris, stop.
I should listen
Waris, stop.
No.
Waris, stop. I bring this down to the core. I'm not interested in speeches.
अरे मैं कहना चाहता हूँ अर्नब, इशरत को बेटी कहा, इसको कहा, वो लड़का कश्मीर का जिसने आईएएस से टॉप किया, उसके लिए किसी ने नहीं कहा कि हमारा बेटा है। ये टेररिस्टों को या आपको बेटा बेटी कहना शोभा देता है?
अरे हम तो राजगोपालन टेररिज्म कहां से लाए? राजगोपालन
Sharad Pawar is playing a dangerous game. It will boomerang on him.
Yes.
Because he wants to try the third friend model without Congress, without anyone. He wants to project himself. Therefore, Sharad Pawar started to speak about minorities now.
Well, no. Mr. Pawar does not need to project himself. No.
Pawar has become irrelevant in politics.
He does not need to project himself. And what you are talking about, you do not understand.
In politics.
Helping a
Therefore, he has started this.
Is not a dangerous
Pawar
sign.
is instigating.
You understand that?
It will rub along on
It's
Pawar.
easy for you to sit and talk.
It will coil upon
why don't you go and serve the people? Then you'll know. You're talking about a man who all his life
it will
has served
recoil
the
on
people.
Sharad Pawar.
So don't talk about dangerous things. You are the one who are trying to make this whole thing dangerous.
You should not go for this type of Muslim politics.
A community came to him for help and he's trying to help them. You are finding it difficult. You are finding it dangerous. Serving the people is not dangerous.
Where is Pawar?
And he's serving them
not
as a particular community or something.
Only
These people
talking
came
about
to him
this.
for help and he's helping them out. That's what it is.
Last question, and I'm saving this for the end.
You can only sit and talk. Why don't you go
this for the
on
end.
the field and serve the people and then you'll know what
Sharad Pawar has become irrelevant in Indian politics.
Okay, we come to the
He has become irrelevant. Now he's trying to bring Muslim votes.
My last question.
My dear friend, you are an irrelevant person. Nobody knows.
My last question is only to Mr.
The man is a stalwart and a high stature in politics,
and my last question is to Waris Pathan.
So you keep your advice to yourself. You keep your statements to yourself.
I know that you think that Sharad Pawar is watching and you got to impress him, but just cool it here. 1 second. Now my question is to Waris Pathan.
No, don't get personal, Arnab. No, don't get personal. Your debate is not about getting personal. Please don't get personal.
My question is to Waris Pathan.
But why should he speak?
He's
aspiring to become consolidate
Pathan,
voters.
Don't talk about irrelevance.
No, please, I don't have time. I have a time limitation. My last question to Waris Pathan.
Not to the people, not to the viewers.
Waris Pathan, please. You say that those who have links with ISIS, right, who are accused of links with ISIS will get legal support from your party, and then 1 second, or whatever, you will provide legal assistance. Don't get into technicalities. I just want to ask you here today that if you had a party in Bangladesh, and if there's this Dhaka attack which had happened, there are lots of people accused of links to ISIS, right, accused of being inspired by ISIS, okay, who have been linked to the Dhaka terrorist attack in that cafeteria. Would you also provide them legal assistance? Simple, just answer my question, don't try and get agitated. Would you provide those with links to the ISIS, those who carried out the Dhaka terrorist attack, do you believe they are also worthy of your party's legal assistance?
Did we ever say that we will provide legal assistance to those who are involved with the ISIS? We said those who are innocent people who have been detained, picked up illegally by the police, we will provide legal assistance. And why do we talk about Dhaka? We are living in India, we talk about India.
Waris, stop. When I'm saying or making a point, you're sitting 1 feet away from me. Do you have to shout? No, you don't, right? So my question to you is again, because you're getting very confused. So listen to me very simply, that I'm giving you the Dhaka case as a case in point. Right. I am not talking about those who are accused. The conviction. The conviction can only happen in a court. I am talking about prior to conviction. Those who are accused. Let us think very logically. Think logically, not politically. those who are accused of links, those who are suspected of links with the Islamic State terrorists or with the Islamic State terror organization or inspired by the Islamic State terror organization, not convicted yet, because conviction takes a long time.
Right.
Would your party consider supporting them? Don't try to get away from this one by saying we are talking about Dhaka. If such an incident were to happen...
Not supporting. Why you use the word support?
Legal
provide
assistance.
Legal assistance. Legal.
So you provide the legal.
Use the word legal assistance.
So,
and what do we say? That if innocent youths are picked up on suspicion, then if they approach us,
how do you know who's innocent and who's not? How do you know who's innocent and who's not?
No, the law says maximum law, and man is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty
by that logic,
the court of law.
By that logic,
means you want to convict a person sitting on the channel.
2 minutes.
You want to convict a person
I just
without
want,
evidence,
I want an explanation.
Without leading evidence, without recording statement.
Waris, look at that camera. Look at that camera.
How can you do that?
Waris, look at that camera. Right now there are that one. Right now there are so many people who are watching this debate. I'm going to close in 2 minutes. Don't tell me about this. Of course we know. Do you think the viewers there don't know that a person is innocent till proven guilty? By that logic, Kasab was also innocent till he's proven guilty. 1 second, just 1 minute.
Right.
1 minute. So you'd provide legal assistance to Kasab also?
Did the government not provide legal assistance to Kasab?
No, government can.
Was he not?
But you, but 1 second.
What? Kasab
I am saying
not
you
given legal assistance by the government? When a killer of so many innocent people was
where do you come in? Where do you come in? Where do you come in?
If some innocent people come to us, the family and approach us that we want legal assistance.
I'm sorry.
Legal assistance cannot be provided if the law says so.
So you actually
if the law says, Mr. Arnab
you actually mean to say you actually watch it.
Do you follow law?
Listen to me. I understand logic.
Please try to understand what law says.
My question is that is it or is it not true that when AIMIM President Asaduddin Owaisi said, don't get worked up today. You see, all that is happening is that on logic you are weak, so you are being cornered. Just relax. I'm not shouting at you.
No. This is your misunderstanding, Mr.
You don't preface my question.
You feel that you have got a better logic than Waris Pathan, which I would not consider to be correct.
My question is,
I am sorry to say that my logic is proper, my answers are proper, my points are proper. You may agree, you may disagree with me.
So your question,
it doesn't matter to me. But to tell the nation, I love my nation and I'm a proud Indian Muslim. And what you say we condemn the terrorism to the tail, Mr. Goswami. Terrorism of no kind will be told. And we were the first person who said we condemn ISIS. We said, you drink. We said ISIS people are dogs of hell.
Take a glass of water.
No sympathy should be shown to them. They are killers of innocent victims. Why did you show that on your channel? Come on, answer my question. Did your channel add that? No.
Listen, Waris,
you will not. Because when Waris Pathan makes something which is not against, which is against you, Mr. Goswami, you will go against that. You will say, Waris, don't talk. But Waris Pathan will not stop. I am here to bring the truth before the nation, and I will bring the truth before the nation. And here we have come to say, Mr. Pawar is playing a dirty politics.
Okay, now you give your speech. Now you be quiet for 2 minutes. Just be quiet. I'm not letting you go. You see, you'll make a speech. Aap ye pani pi lijiye.
Yes,
I'm really suggesting first you drink that glass of water.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
No, you drink the glass of water. Relax, take a deep breath. I'm asking one last question. Sudhanshu Trivedi, don't come into the debate. I'm just asking one last question. Look at that camera and answer my question. Waris Pathan, Kasab was innocent till proven guilty. Point number 1. You agree with me on this? Say yes or no. Yes? State gave him legal assistance. In other words, it is proven that the Indian state, the Indian judiciary, the Indian legal system is so robust, right, that it provides legal assistance even to a terrible terrorist like Kasab, right? Now, that proves that nobody is asking for your... Why don't you mind your own business? Who are you? No, 1 second. Stop. Find a simple question. Viewers are asking you. Look at that camera. People are asking you, Waris Pathan, bin kya, what do they say?
Bin mange diya.
No. Those bin mange mehman. What do you say to that?
Bin bulai mehman.
Bin bulai mehman. Right. Bin bulai mehman. आप बिन बुलाए मेहमान सुनिए मेरी बात सवाल सुनिए आप ये बिन बुलाए मेहमान हमारे स्टेट हमारे सरकार हमारे लीगल सिस्टम ने कसाब को भी लॉयर दी भाई व्हाई डोंट यू माइंड योर ओन बिजनेस आप बिन बुलाए मेहमान टेररिस्टों को या सस्पेक्टेड टेररिस्टों को आप सपोर्ट क्यों दे रहे हैं ये किस तरह की लॉजिक है वहां देख के बोलिए
इफ अ फैमिली ऑफ अ पुअर बॉय अप्रोचेस
आप उनको बोलिए कि स्टेट देगा
son is innocent
you say state will
provide us legal assistance
you should say state will give state legal assistance you tell them state
if he is guilty the courts will convict him to that
and state gives
the severest punishment if he is guilty if he is innocent
state gives
kindly don't let him rot in jail like Malega Malegaon blast accused.
But the state
I
gives.
request, kindly don't say I have spoken to those 10 people who
The
were
state
languishing in
gives.
Malegaon jail.
I
I have
got-
spoken to them, the torture which they have faced.
The
I
state
cannot
gives.
say this on the channel, Mr.
But the
Arnab
state
Goswami.
gives support. If state gives support.
What if we provide?
Why don't you mind your own
If they
business?
come to why
और कुछ काम नहीं है आपको.
See, we are here.
I thank
to
you all
help the
very much.
poor.
I thank you all very
Help the
much.
poor.
Viewers, I thank you all very much for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.